You just arrived? Yesterday? Where have you been? You've been swallowed up by the kimchi? Okay, you know what? Who cooked for me today? Oh, all the nuns, yeah? Thank you, huh? Thank you. It's nice. But, I heard the mosquito complain, huh? The mosquito say, Master, why do you also have to eat kimchi? Everybody here eats kimchi already. No different taste, They refused my blood donation this evening. They say we had enough of kimchi and ginseng today already from the Korean, Okay, very good. Like this, they don't stink me, huh? What else do we want? We have everything else already, right? Like Nasruddin, right? Yeah? Remember the story? When the king asked him, what would you choose, between virtue and money? He said he chose money. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. So the king would say, I would choose virtue, Of course, each choose what he doesn't have, huh? You like kimchi? Nice, huh? And then put ginseng in it. That's why you sit and you feel boom, 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 boom. You want to sit still, but I go inside. Strong, no? Actually, in Vietnam or in Taiwan, they say, don't give ginseng until the person is 60 something. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the day I can eat ginseng, drink ginseng. Become like the Korean. So strong. Welcome home. Again. Welcome home again. Yeah. I told you many times we're lucky, hey? Because we could sit together, huh? Somewhere and meditate. Okay, now I tell you a story to also let you know how lucky we are, huh? Here come. In the old time, when any master come down to earth, he always have to start anew, huh? Why in the new time is the same, not just old time. But let's talk about old time, yeah, because we know it more from the history, yeah. Like Buddha also had problem with the opposite or the established order of religion. And Jesus, has been crucified like that. And other religion leaders like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, peace be upon you too. The Islam people, when they see each other, they say, peace be upon you. That's very nice. Yeah.
Salam alaikum and then walaikum salam.
Yeah. Salam alaikum and walaikum salam. Okay. You return it, Yeah, like peace be upon you and peace be upon you too. And peace be upon all of you anyway, yeah, on all the world. Let's hope so. Also, sometimes they say, may God bless you, or, may God protect you. Very nice greeting, huh? Yeah, very positive. I like it very much. Now, you see, the Sikh gurus have also been persecuted. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, probably when he was alive, there wasn't much peace upon him. You see, they've been harassing him from place to place, and that was a terrible time for the Prophet and his followers. Even Buddha has been also harassed by the established religious authorities. Yes, this happened everywhere. Jesus has been crucified because of established religious orders as well. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, the religious society is supposed to teach the same like Jesus did, or Prophet Muhammad did at that time, or Buddha did, or Guru Nanak, or whatever the Prophet might have been. But whenever they see them preaching, expounding the doctrine, they just don't like it. I don't understand how a religious person who preach the same doctrine, who proclaim and profess also that he is, believing in that God, one God, and who are repeating the same teaching from ancient time. And the new prophet or master came, he does the same. Yeah, I don't know why they always have to persecute the prophet. I don't understand this. Maybe because they have not realized what they are preaching. Yes. They keep saying, God, God inside you, but they're looking for outside, for God. Just like the guy who lost the key in the dark alley or garage and then went out under the lamp on the street to look for the key there because it's brighter there. Yes. Anyway, this is the working of this world, that even though they proclaim that they're preaching the same thing, they have been always against any prophet who even not just preach the truth, but can prove it to you. Yeah? And perhaps they have not realized what they're talking about. They're just talking. Yeah? Just like repeating the recipe for apple pie. Yeah? But never make one. Yeah? And never know how. Never tasted one. Yes. So he just reciting the recipe. So when somebody make an apple pie and let everybody else taste it, here is apple pie. No, it's not possible. Not possible. I have never seen an apple pie myself. I can only talk about the apple pie. So how can you say this is apple pie? You see what I mean? Well, this is a problem. It's not only that. It's jealousy, human competitiveness, thinking, what? Now look at him, he look like that. He don't even wear the religious robe, with the head so high like this, and with the tassel coming down here, and he has to walk this way, that way. How come he doesn't do anything like that? And so many people follow him. Ça va pas la tête? Means something wrong with the head. And also, look at her, she don't look like anybody that we know, the holy person. How come everybody follow her? This must be something not good, At least not good for them. Not good for their business. Yes. Therefore, since ancient time, the prophet always suffer so much. So now not only he suffer, his disciple also suffer, You know that, right? Yeah, sometimes they persecute them terribly. And here is one of the story. Now, maybe we meditate more, and the more people vegetarian, then the world will be more peaceful and easier for the spiritual practitioners. Now, this is a story about a boy who belonged to the Sikh tradition, Sikh religion at that time, and about his unwavering faith in his belief. Yeah. As you know, many of the Sikh gurus have been kind of persecuted, yes, by whatever government at that time, because of course, misunderstanding, or maybe because of the zealousness of the religious established order at that time. Okay. So they persecute them a lot, and their disciples also. And then some disciples have to even to use arms, to protect their family and all that. Just like the late Islam order, similar. It's a very bad thing that happened to them. Now, this is a story about the boy who believed in Sikhism at that time, and in his gurus. In India, in the time of King Farrukhsir, the king was fighting against the Sikhs of the Punjab. I told you. Yes, because the king either belonged to one religion or another. And then if somebody preached something else and not from the book, then the king thinks that he has the right to destroy that infidels, who doesn't believe what he believes. Yes, it happened all the time. And it is a very sad affair because everybody thinks they believe in God, But then in the name of God, they're killing each other. I mean, at those times, yeah. Everyone who fought with each other for religious belief, they did that often because the same God. You know, the same apple pie. It's just the one who bake it and eat it, and the other one recite the recipe all day long, and then fighting against the one who can taste the apple pie, because he has never tasted before. That's why it is. All right. So the king Farrukhsiyar was fighting against the Sikhs of Punjab, hoping to be able to rid his kingdom of them altogether. Can you believe that? He wanted to really get rid of all of them. So to his army and even to all others, he had issued orders that every Sikh that could be captured should at once be beheaded. You see how brutal it was. Just in the name of religion. You understand me? And of course the king, he's powerful. Huh? The king is the one who can chop your head anytime he wants to. In those times, yes. So if the king is not enlightened, and he's also like a fanatic as well, then of course, wow, you can imagine how difficult it is for the Sikh gurus and his disciples to be able to survive at that time, yeah? But faith always prevails. And no matter how difficult, people have always believed and followed those masters, yeah? Sikh or Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, Buddha, etc. No? Nothing can stop them. Nothing. So the king offered a reward of 200 rupees to each and every one who brought in the head of a Sikh. Oh, terrible. Yeah, this is like a witch hunt time in the medieval time, no? Well, you know, this is very dangerous even, because you can just behead anybody if you want to, and bring the head into the king and say, here's the Sikh. How can you prove it also, you know? Of course, the Sikh at that time, they have their mark, nah? They have a bangle, and they have a comb, and they have a turban, and they have sharp hands, yeah? And a sword. I guess because at that time, they have to defend themselves somehow. Not like they intend to kill anybody, but just, you know, look like I also have weapons, or think twice before you kill me. Something like that, or think twice before you hurt me. I guess just self-defense, yeah? Okay. The same with the time of Prophet Muhammad, nah? The Prophet has never preached to his disciples to go out and fight to anybody. Yeah. But they just have to defend their kids and kins, you know? And they just have to have something to show to the enemies, at least that I have also. So one of us is going to get hurt, you know? Maybe I get hurt, but you also will get hurt. So, you know, maybe leave us alone, something like that. Or they're just hoping, you know? They were hoping. Okay, now, as luck would have it, the king's army in the Punjab one day captured nearly 500 Sikhs. Oh, God. The number that we are right now. Can you imagine all of you get beheaded at that time? Terrible. Who were hiding in a forest. They are hiding in the forest already. Still the king army came in there and hunted them out. You know, this is a terrible thing about fanaticism. Yeah? I mean, if they're doing something wrong, yes, okay, huh? But they're not. Yeah? The Sikhism, it's just like every other religion now. You know, preaching righteousness, yes, vegetarianism, yeah, contact with God. But that is the thing. You see, most established religions at that time doesn't preach like that because the master has been gone. So no contact with God. So now the Sikh disciples say, I have contact with God, you know, or they say, come to my guru and you can have direct contact with God. Then of course they cannot bear it. How possible? Because it's been a long time since their religious founder been gone, yes, and nobody passed down this direct lineage, yeah, direct link to God anymore. So they just reciting the teaching of the old prophets and claiming that it is a religion, and everybody else who doesn't believe in that, or who doesn't do the same stuff are atheists, or whatever excuse, whatever name they give them, they have to be eliminated in such a way, my God. Okay, they were hiding in the forest, yeah? All of them were brought to Delhi, the capital of India. It still is. And taken into the presence of the king, who immediately ordered that they be beheaded. My God, such a king. I don't believe this. I don't understand this. I mean, people don't have to believe what you believe, huh? Maybe you don't contact them, you don't believe what they believe, and you don't protect them or give them any privilege, but to behead somebody just because he believes something else, this is too much, huh? I can't believe this. But it happened, you know, in history of our human race. In the group of the prisoners, there was a small sick boy who was the only male child in his entire family. You know how important it is for them, right? The male, you know, to carry out the family bloodline. Yes, so he was the only one in the family. His mother had followed the prisoners to Delhi. She has not been captured, I guess. Yeah, they capture everybody and the boy, but not the mother of the boy. And had gone in tears to the wife of the vizier, begging her to persuade her husband to plead with the king to spare her child's life. So this mother even know the wife of the vizier. Vizier, I guess, like prime minister, okay? Yes. So the king said, I will set the boy free, provided he will say that he is a non-Sikh. Of course, then he will have an excuse, huh? Or he doesn't want him to be a Sikh believer, huh? Okay. A special body of guards brought the boy before the king. And the king demanded in a very haughty voice, boy, to save your life, you must declare yourself to be a non-Sikh. But at this, the boy cried out at the top of his voice, I'm a Sikh, I'm a Sikh. Then turning to the executioner, he said in a firm and resolute manner that brooked no denial, Sir, please be so good as to behead me at once. I do not wish my mother to suffer any more suspense on my account. He wants his mother just, to have it done with. So that at least when he dies, she knows he died anyway, so she won't suffer and worrying whether he will die or not. That is also agonizing, waiting and don't know what happened. Don't know if your son's going to be spared or not. You see what I mean? This is a terrible thing also for a mother to undergo. So he begged the executioner just to behead him and have it done with. So this is a type of faith that a Sikh means disciple, huh? Okay. Should have in his Sadguru. Sadguru means true master, enlightened master. So that even if it is a question of his losing his life, he will still persist in his faith and devotion to the master. It is like that. And Guru Nanak said something like, a true disciple is without hope or fear. He who has no fear of death is a disciple perfectly harmonized. Yes. Well, it's easy to say. But when it comes to life and death, we sometimes shock ourselves, out of thinking whether or not we should go like that. When Jesus was captured, by the Roman, one of his disciples also denied him 3 times. I don't know why he denies him. It's just the nature of human beings, When it's suddenly confronted with something that is going to annihilate the so-called existence that he knows. Yes, even though such a disciple like Peter should have known better. Maybe he denies it so that he maybe not having to bear witness against Jesus as well. It's not like maybe he's not fearing for his life, yeah. But if the Romans know that, oh, I know this man, then maybe he has to testify, say, okay, he's the master, the so-called master that you want to catch. And he cannot tell lie, you know? So he rather tell a small lie, say, I don't know him. Then later having to, you know, deny that he is a master even. You understand me? Or testify, tell the truth, like he is a master, then endanger his master's life. You see what I mean? So I don't think that Peter really fear for his own life. I think he fear for his master's life. And in this situation, he rather tell a little lie, a white lie, to save him, instead of having to tell the truth and harming his master. I think that's what it is. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think a disciple with St. Peter's status would fear for his life. Yeah? Would you?
No.
Okay, that's it for now. I'm glad you have come and bring kimchi and nice to see me. Why? You've seen me not long ago, right?
Many times.
Many times.
But I never feel enough.
Never feel. Poor girl. What are you doing right now? How your tempo doing?
I'm going through a lot of stuff, Master. It was a difficult time.
Difficult time again? I never heard you were going to easy time. Ever since I knew you. What is now?
No, this time it's money and it's my family and it's my insecurity.
Money. But that has always been the case. You borrow something and something like that? You cannot have a small apartment or smaller house?
I was doing very well financially, Master.
Yeah, and then?
And then between November and February last year, I lost a huge amount of money.
Why?
Because I didn't have enough experience and I started with a new business.
Oh, God.
I didn't have enough experience to see the warning signs.
Oh.
A lot of money.
Oh, my goodness. And now you start from scratch again.
And now I'm really in trouble.
Oh, poor guy. How much did you lost?
7 million.
US dollar?
No,
How much is that in US dollar?
it's $1 million. $1 million.
$1 million. That's a lot. 1 million, you can buy a lot of stuff. I'm so sorry. Why did you start so big like that?
I don't know, Master. I was doing very well. I mean, I really did very well. I mean,
Then why you have to start a new business?
because I did real estate for 18 years and I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore and I didn't get inspired.
Oh, God. But life is tiring, you know. Tiring is still better than $1 million loss. Oh, jeez. Don't worry. Money gone is sometimes better than life gone. In Vietnam, we say if you lost some money, then you spare your life. Maybe your life costs $1 million. Who knows? Phew. You are expensive, you. You expensive thing, you. Huh? Getting more and more expensive all the time. First time I heard you just some 100,000 only. Now it's gone to $1 million already.
But that's the funny thing, Master. Last time was when I lost the money with the insurance company, and that was in 97. And then you really, really helped me to become very wealthy. And then when I was wealthy...
You forget to be careful, right?
Well, I don't know if it was also karmic because I had a very bad fight with my brother.
If you have money, you have bad fight. Is that what it is?
I had a lot of money and things were going very well. And then one day when I came back from Taiwan, I felt inspired to include my brother in the business with me, to encourage him.
Yeah.
And then we ended up having a very big fight. And I don't know if that the karma from that fight is what actually caused me to lose all that money.
Maybe not.
Or if it was just my own lack of concentration.
Well, maybe that money doesn't belong to you. Or maybe it goes so that you're still here.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we can always start it again. I told you the story of a millionaire who lost a lot of money, and then he do the sponge bath with his wife for 3 years. And then he bought the bakery, and then later he, still sponge bath for many years behind the business. Saving the money for cars, saving even bus fare, everything. They just eat, cold food together in that back of the business for 3-4 years, and then bought another bakery and become millionaire again. Just a bakery even. Yeah, because they work hard, and whatever they earn, they save. That is the thing, you save $1, that means you earn $1 also. Similar, yeah. Even no tax, yeah. Anyway, wow, that was a lot, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. And you still come here?
Yes.
And you have all the jewelry all over you
That was when I was still rich. I could buy your jewelry.
Okay, keep it for souvenir. Remember your rich time, huh?
Yeah. It's just, Master, your mind plays tricks with you, and you really think that your level has dropped so low and you're being punished by God, and you think really negative thoughts. And I think that's the more difficult part to actually get out of. It's not so much that you've lost the money and you've got to let go, but you've actually just that you have to be more positive in yourself, and that was really the difficulty. And then, of course, when you first told us about the global warming, it was all the shock, all on top of everything else. But now I'm much better about the global warming, thanks to your grace. And I mean, I'm coping with my financial situation. It's just I have to struggle with my own
It's another global
mind.
warming at home.
Yeah.
Individual level.
Yes.
I'm telling you, yes. Yeah. We have no fear, whatever. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Better. Yeah. You feel more comforted and more calm,
No, Master, I was just going to ask, what is the situation now with global warming? Is there any further news you have for us? Are we winning against it? How many more people vegetarian?
I don't know, baby. I didn't look recently. But, at one time I thought we made it. When we first came out with all the SOS, we had like 1/5 of them. But then they fall back, you see? Even after it has been proved that cigarette, for example, is harmful to the human being, they still try to prove the opposite, something like that. And even scientifically speaking already, they still try to make something out of, of nothing, you see. So even now, people still make all kind of excuses not to go veg, some people. So I thought we made it already, and then no. The force of bad karma is so strong that it pull them back, It's like a big tidal wave, You were swimming, you're almost at the shore already, and then it come in and swoop you back into the sea, and then it started, almost anew again. Yeah. Anyway, we're working, okay? We're working, and I hope that when the critical mass is stabilized, then maybe we have better results.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, pre-eclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock, some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water, pollutes most of the water bodies, deforests the lungs of the earth, uses up to 43% of the world's cereal, uses up to 85% of the world's soy, causes world hunger and wars, 80% cause of global warming, plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Hysteria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance, plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit.
I think it's a little bit stabilized now. It just, we didn't reach the critical mass yet, you know? And it takes some time to know whether it is stabilized or not. You see what I mean? Sometimes, like, people come to my lecture and immediately they start vegetarian diet, yeah? And they even got initiation and continue vegetarian diet even for a while. And then friends, family, business, travels, inconvenience or habits, you know, pile back on them, and then some of them fail. Remember? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? You have that, yes, of course. And then maybe sometime later on they return, you know. It's not just our group, you know, many people outside also, they follow some other tradition. They became vegetarian, but then they fell back, yeah. And then after I saw Supreme Master Television talking about SOS, yeah, and also about the vegetarian diet and the consequences for the global warming and the health of human beings. And now that we have all kind of, I tell them to collect all kind of evidences from scientists, from doctors, yeah, and all that. So when they read that and they heard we're talking about vegetarian diet again, then they return to vegetarian diet after many years. Yes. I even met one in Monaco last time when we had a little group meditation in Monaco. I met one person there. She's from Canada, yeah. Say 5 years ago she was vegetarian for a long time. And then now she's not. You understand me? Many years time, long time vegetarian. But I'm sure she changed now. Because I tell you, you better return to vegetarian diet. I'm sure she would have. But the thing is, people is not infallible. Yeah? They change sometimes. It depends on whether they are strong or not in their mind, in their willpower, or if they keep in good company or not. Yes. If they keep in good company with you, you go group meditation every weekend. That's why I told you, please go group meditation. And you are together, you see? You see? Like this is together, huh? It's difficult to break, huh? You see what I mean? Even just 3 or just 2 of them, difficult to break, yeah? But 1. See this? Easy, yeah? It's just a little wood, you know. It's not karate, don't worry. I won't use it on you. I will only break your ego if necessary. Yes. You understand me? Yeah, okay. So if people fall, maybe because they're lonely, you know, they're alone and nobody support them, and they don't have this group supporting energy, and they have to go out, socialize with, you know, the world. Most of them are meat eaters. And slowly, one at a time, a little bit at a time, one bite at a time, then they reverse the meat-eating habit. Understand that? Yeah. It's to feel sorry for them. That's why I say go group meditation. You be stronger together. Yes? You be stronger together. You see, the wall is made up with many bricks. If it's one brick, it won't be so strong. It won't be so strong like that. Yeah. So group meditation is important. Until you're strong by yourself, then you're not waver. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter anymore. You know what, when you're a little tree like this, huh? Anybody can hurt you, yeah? But when you grow into such a big, you know, an ancient tree, difficult to cut you down, eh? Nowadays people even protect those trees. So grow into such a big one, then we'll be protected. Who knows, yeah? One day we'll be protected, huh?
Master, recently I spent some time in Africa to record for Supreme Master TV. And in the last country I was at was in Gabon. And something happened and I'm not feeling very good about it and I'm not sure how to deal with it. We went there and the brother that went with me knew people there. So he organized the car and blah, everything that we need to drive around. Yeah. And initially I didn't feel very good about it, but finally I just went. I thought, no, just go. Yeah. And, well, it turned out these people that we borrowed the car and did all this stuff for us, they owned a company, a foresting company that cut down trees.
Oh, God.
And
so we went with the opposite people.
Yes.
Okay, but you could convert them. You could tell them, don't do it again, at least.
They spoke Chinese. And so we did this whole trip. And finally I felt really sick about this. And I knew why. And I didn't know how to fix it. I had like $200 on me and I gave it to this guy to give to them to say, this is for me, for the car, everything. But I still feel like I'm dragging this box of karma or something. I don't know if it's my mind or...
Well, no, at least you tell them, don't do this. At least you are there to convert them, to change them. Not everybody born saint.
Yeah.
Even the saints are born sometimes be affected by the environment. You must know in Africa, the country is poor, difficult to find job. Cutting trees already not so gruesome as cutting dogs and all kind of things. You understand me? They do all kind of things in this world. Sometimes even for fun. Go out hunting, chop down somebody's head. Just for fun, you know, some ducks or some poor helpless creature, and call that mainly, you know, sport. So do not blame those people. You should have talked to them and say, look, I know, you know, it's your job to be there to change them, not to let them make you feel bad like that.
The other brother, I think he spoke to them because they spoke Chinese. They're from China or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just don't feel very okay with it.
Well, you should have talked to them, you know. The whole world is not okay. Yeah? Where do you find okay? You tell me.
Everywhere is okay.
Except within our group, huh? And within other spiritual group. Where else is okay? Where people are not connected with God is not okay. Even though maybe it look okay on the surface, you know. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand that cutting down forests is something that they should not do. They think just cutting the trees. Besides, it's not even their initiative. They just work for some big bosses somewhere. You see what I mean? And they contract it even internationally. So he think he's doing an honest job. Yeah, get paid to cut down some trees. You understand me? You should actually not condemn people so quickly. Therefore, you feel bad. Of course, you don't like it because you know it's not a good thing that they have done. But you should turn around and know why they did it. They just don't know. Just like most people, they eat meat, they don't see how the cow or the pig has been killed in such inhumane and cruelty. Yeah? And people who wear fur do not see how they, beat the head of an innocent baby seal, for example, like that, just to get a little piece of fur to adorn some temporary body. You understand what I mean? Something like the two ends is very far from each other. The one end is killing, yeah, and the other end is beautiful product, already made, so nothing that can evoke their feeling of guilt or pity for the animals. When they see a beautiful fur coat, they say, "Oh, I want that." And the husband have money bought it for her just to please her, you see? And she want to wear it just to please people's eyes and to herself, to make herself look beautiful. So the intention is good. It's just the other end, they don't realize it. They cannot see it. And it's not immediately hit them that some poor creature had to die in such a cruel way in order for that fur coat to be made or for that piece of meat to be on your table, for example, like that. So people don't know. Least of all these cutting wood people, since time immemorial, go in the forest, chop wood to make fire and all that and sell it to people. It's a very normal occupation. Yeah? It's just right now, they do it en masse. They chop forests just to raise cattle, yeah? Or do all kind of thing that is not very helpful to the world, yeah? But otherwise, for them, it's a normal job. They don't think anything about that. You see what I mean? Because they don't know much about global warming. Many people in more powerful position don't even know about global warming, or don't want to know, or is having difficult time connecting the global warming to deforestation and cutting their trees or eating that piece of meat. You see what I mean? Many people don't have that connection. So how would you blame a poor and, probably even uneducated guys who chop some wood over there, okay? You had to be the good one. You had to tell him all the truth about wood cutting, at least, and maybe he knows it. Then he think about it, you see? Instead, you just cut them off like that. It's not too good. Next time, do better, okay? Try not to blame people too much, because everybody is doing something that they don't know what they're doing. That's why they killed Jesus. Yeah? That's why they prosecuted Prophet Muhammad and Buddha, or other guru even. The story I just told you now. Just to believe in something, you get your head chopped off. No matter if that religion is good. At that time, the Sikhism just teach people to do good also. You see, just, like the 5 precepts, don't steal. I don't see in the Granth Sahib, the book, the Bible of the Sikh, that teach people to go out, steal, or kill anybody, or even kill animals, or do anything wrong at all. You see what I mean? So Sikhism was very good then. And still you have your head chopped off. Yeah? And the king, supposed to be the leader, the wise one, the one who has all the education possible that afford to him. When you're a king, you can have anything you want. You can have all the knowledge, yeah? You can get all the books or study anything you like. So he should be very knowledgeable one. But look how ignorant he was. Just kill anybody that belongs to Sikhism, yeah? Even little boy like that. Do you understand me? So being a king is not always good. If you don't use your power properly, that king would have gone to hell. I'm sure he must have gone to hell for doing such a thing. Yeah? So many people don't realize. Can you imagine a king, yeah, who have all the knowledge offered to him, yeah? Whatever he want, he can get any book he want, however rare. He can study anything he want, however remote, yeah? And he's still so ignorant like that. How would you blame a small woodcutter in Africa? He's a poor guy, his family needs money, and he did not think cutting trees is anything wrong. He just cut 1, 2, 3 every day. He did not connect it with the whole global warming or anything else, because it's just his job, he think like that. He did not even know, nobody even told him anything. Do you understand now? Okay. Next time do better, okay? Okay. You meditate now. I'm always around. We're always together, okay? Good, 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 good. I'm right here. Yeah? I'm running around all day with you, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You beautiful people.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth, there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksiti Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. Thus, delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksiti Sutra.
Gaudai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood. I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood, meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now. Okay, good, good. Where from?
Australia.
Australia. Tell me where you're from.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Panama.
Panama. Welcome.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Panama.
Panama.
Iran. Iran.
Iran. Oh. Salam alaikum. Salam. Salam.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Ohio, USA.
Ah, USA, USA, Puerto Rico, USA. Australia, Brisbane. Same, same.
Australia.
Melbourne, you do look like Australian.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Vancouver, Canada. Oh, very nice right now. Huh?
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Bangkok.
Bangkok? You do look like Thai people. Look at the typical Thai. Brazil, yeah.
Australia.
Australia? USA? USA? Behind there. New Zealand.
Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver, Canada. Next one? Argentina. Oh, bienvenido.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Tunisia.
Tunisia. Oh, salam. See, two of you, Tunisia, made friend already. Ah, wonderful. See, I dig out some rare gems.
Paraguay.
Paraguay, oh. Welcome. Any rare subject? Costa Rica? Wow. Panama also a little rare, yeah. Where from?
Brazil.
Brazil. South America, but where from? Brazil where?
São Paulo.
Sao Paulo?
Goiânia.
Okay, welcome. Right. Any rare jewels somewhere else? Welcome. Anything special? No? Same old. Okay. Now let's have a story. This is a Vietnamese story, but I translate it into English. Okay, this is the story about different angles, yeah? The truth from different angles. There were 3 persons, tourists, walking around in a forest, looking around. And it's a very nice weather that day. Yeah. The sky is blue and clear, and the wind is so nice and cool, and the scenery around is very calm and refreshing. Yeah. So 3 of them just walking, and then they arrive at the foot of the mountain. And then suddenly they look up on the top of the mountain, and they saw a guy standing there, like a statue, just standing there. So immediately the first one said, I betcha this guy is looking for his dog that might have been lost in this kind of dense forest. So the second guy say, no, I don't think so. You know what? I think he might be waiting for someone. So the third person say, you both wrong. You know? Both of you are wrong. I think this guy, according to me, I'm sure this guy is standing there just breathing because he likes the fresh air of the mountain and the forest. Okay. So 3 of them begin arguing. 3 of them, each one thinks they have the reason, you know, that they are right, and the other ones are all wrong. So they become heated arguments. My goodness, just because of a poor guy standing there. It's none of their business. See what I mean? This is a typical of human mind, yeah? There's nothing to do. They make things up, and then they begin to make trouble with each other. All right, now. Then after a while, they're tired. They say, okay, we better all climb up to the top of the mountain and ask this guy why he is standing there. Oh my God, how dare he? How dare he standing there and make trouble for the 3 people? All right, the way to the mountain top is very difficult, you know? They didn't know the correct way, so they just fumbled themselves and climbing up with rock and trees and all that, climbing up. Just to know why the guy was standing there. Yeah, you're laughing, but a lot of people do this kind of thing, you know? I mean, they waste their time for nothing. And I tell you what, some people just climb up even without any guy standing there. You know, right? And sometimes they even perish, you know, I mean, it's for fun. They climb up the mountain, you know that, huh? So don't laugh, there are such people. Okay, now they all climb up. Wow. Take them half a day to climb to the mountain top. Wow, they made it. Not too bad. The first guy arrived. Immediately asked him, hey, man, is that right that you're standing here and looking around for your dog, right? So the stranger on the top of the mountain say, no, I don't have even a dog. Can you imagine? Suddenly guess that he has a dog. Don't even know the guy. So the guy said, no, I don't have a dog. So the second guy says, see? And he say, okay, I think you're standing there waiting for your friend. Is that correct? And the stranger say, no, I am not waiting for anybody. The third guy said, I told you. Right. He's so happy. He say, told you. You both wrong. Now, I think he's standing there because he loves this kind of fresh air and he wants to come here to take as much fresh air as possible. So the guy, what does he say? No? If you go in the mountain and forest. You don't breathe in fresh air. Then what will you do? Why no? So, all right, maybe. So when you go to the mountain, you don't breathe the fresh air. What do? You block your nose. What else?
You listen to the silence or the nature sounds?
Natural silent sound, the view.
To get away from people.
To get away from people.
Elevate your heart to heaven.
Elevate your heart to heaven. So serious. Got lost? Got lost.
These are different angles.
Different angles. Okay. Anybody else?
Exercise?
Exercise? Oh, smart people. He shook his head, the stranger from the top of the mountain, he shook his head. So the three tourists all asked him at the same time, then what are you standing here for? What is the reason for standing here on top of the mountain? So, what does the stranger answer? Tell me. Now you have second chance. So, to have 3 cakes from my lap. Watching the 3 coming up. He didn't know they were coming up.
Mr. Off by helicopter?
By helicopter? A good imagination.
To be one with the mountain.
To be one with the mountain. Wow. To elevate the heart to heaven, to be one with the mountain.
He wanted a secret rendezvous.
He want a secret rendezvous? Oh, who knows? Yeah.
He wanted to see the view.
You want to see the view? That's already done. He just want to be alone.
He's flying.
He's flying?
And he's depressed and he's thinking about jumping.
Oh, want to commit suicide, yeah. Choco.
He was in his home.
He was in his home?
Yes.
He was lost and he was trying to locate his home.
He was lost? I already say, okay. What?
Looking at the world.
He's looking at the world? What else? Who else? I think I put the cake back.
Wanted to see things from a different point of view.
He wants a different point of view. Yes, ma'am?
He's the highest God.
The highest God? The highest God from the mountain? Oh, sure, it cannot be higher than that. He wants to be one with God. Why, you guys really have Zen problem.
The sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit? Really? I thought it's not.
He's hiding from his wife.
He's hiding from his wife.
He's fed up with the world.
He's fed up with the world. Ah. Too bad. Okay. Last chance. What? No. You're just scratching your head, right? Okay.
He's waiting for the teacher is coming to ask him why you are doing here.
Oh, he's waiting for the 3 people come up and ask him why you're doing things?
Is he having lunch?
He's having lunch?
Breatharian.
Breatharian? Possible.
Wait, to say Supreme Master television.
A bad reception downstairs. He probably checking his antenna up there. Possible.
Has no reason.
Has no reason?
Yeah.
Good idea. Come on. Well, it's also not fair because you all told all the reason already, so so he has nothing else to say, so he said no reason. There you are. Bravo. Okay. Just good luck, okay? Don't be depressed, okay? He's the last guy, he has no more reason, so he said no reason. Too bad. You should have waited until the last the last minute. Then everybody tell everything and master throw the cakes away already. Then you say, no reason. Then you win. Okay, tell you what. That is correct. Yeah. The guy shook his head. Yeah. And laughed out loud. Yeah. And saying that I stand here because I want to stand here. I have no reason. I have no purpose. What is your business that you ask so many questions? Okay. So you see, this is typical of our mind. Yeah? Anything, we just have to nose into it. Why? What? Where? How come? Understand me? Sometimes there's no reason at all. Remember, you see the film called Forrest Gump? Similar. Oh my God, the American, you should have known that. The guy kept running, remember? And everybody ran after him, and all the journalists, the television. Why are you running? Why not? Sometimes people are too busybody. Yeah, like these three people. We are laughing, but we are like that, huh? I mean, mostly we busy ourselves for nothing. Yes, that's why the world people, they don't have time for meditation. They're busy with irrelevant things. If we're busy important thing, okay, but they don't know the priority. We have only like 24 hours a day. Yes, and we have to put priority. What thing we have to do first, yeah? And then what is important or not important? If not important, forget it. Even not important question, don't ask, yeah? Not important task, don't do. Not important place, don't go. Not important things, don't talk about, yeah? Otherwise, we will never have time, yeah? Never have time. Is it true that sometimes people come and bother us, and make us busy for nothing? So you just have to know when to say no, eh? Tell them when, huh? Say, sorry, I gotta do something. Yeah, it's true, no? Because if you don't do anything, you go meditate. That's also doing something. And the most important job in the world, yeah? Sometimes because we're busy, we even have to sacrifice that. So anytime, if some people overstaying their welcome or talking nonsense and wasting your time, just say, sorry, I really have to go. Go where? Go in your bathroom, meditate. If you sit in the living room, then you go in the bathroom. Maybe climb out of the window, go somewhere else. Yeah, sometimes people just don't leave you alone, eh? Yeah. And sometimes people come in the name of helping you, but they make more trouble, Just go to stick around and ask nonsense and undo what you're doing, and you have to do it again. All kind of people. And the mind is like that. It's truly a nuisance. Truly a nuisance. But if we don't have the mind, then it's also difficult for us to function in this world. Yeah? Yes. If we are mindless, also no good, is it? Okay. That was a very, very cool story, huh? A lot of people, are the same when they want to find out the truth. They want to search for the truth, but they're looking elsewhere. Yeah. They're distracted from the real goal and real purpose. It's also no good. And that's why most people so distracted. You see? The simple truth is right here. Huh? It's right inside you. But looking everywhere, mountain, river, sun, the moon, and churches, temples, whatever, yeah, that we believe in. In Vietnam, we have a saying that the Buddha in your home is not holy. It doesn't respond. So you have to go to the temple to beg for the same Buddha, Maybe bigger statue, but same name. Shakyamuni Buddha, yeah? People sometimes in their home, they have an altar, they have a Buddha statue, and they also put a flower there. But mostly they go to the temple to beg for a favor, yeah. What it means is not necessarily physical like that. Like if you know a person too well, sometimes you take him or her for granted. Like, oh, I know her, she's nobody, yeah? She's just my sister, or she's just my mother. or she just a colleague, you know. It's not a position, eh? It's not the appearance. It's something that person has. But if you're too close and you know that person physically too long or too well, you will not have too much of faith in that person. Mostly it's like that, yeah. And go looking elsewhere for something else. And, you know, like last time I told the story about Guru Amadas, the Sikh Guru, yes. His brother-in-law is a guru already, Guru Angad, yes. But all his life he has never gone to him. He go to Himalaya, to the holy shrine, and he go to bath in the Ganges, and he go looking for all the statues around India to beg for knowledge. He has nothing until he's 70 years old already. And then he really sincerely wants, and suddenly God have helped him. Yet that lead him to his brother-in-law next door. Yeah, it's very funny. Understand? Yeah? He went all over. He went to the most dangerous place in India, you know, like in the Himalaya. Places are not always safe, eh? Yeah. Sometimes the cliff is very steep, yeah, and very deep, and the Ganges River is down there, and you climbing on the mountain, and the road is about this big, you know, and it's slippery because of glacier, you know, and if you slip your foot, that's it. Not even God can help you, nothing can help you. But they went to all these kind of pilgrimages, hoping to find the truth there, yeah. Their sincerity is very, very laudable, yeah, but their outcome don't have, yes. I have also been there too. I'm not laughing at these people. I'm just telling you, we are silly. We go everywhere, and we miss the point, yeah. But you are not that silly. You never went to Himalaya. You got it just like that, huh? Smart people. You see, like this guru of 70 years old, later he became a guru even. Yes, because he was so sincere and humble. He knew his time is short. And he devoted all his time, day and night, to serve, his brother-in-law like a guru, truly. And he was very, very humble, very, very humble and very devoted, day and night. No matter what, he'll do it for his master. He's like a servant in the house, that much, yeah. Just a brother-in-law, you know. But after he was awakened, he knew that, oh, he's a guru, so no doubt. And he devoted all his time, day and night for him, even though he's already 70 years old something then. But he go and fetch wood, you know, chop wood, fetch water, clean the house, cooking, wash the dishes, wash the clothes for all the children of his guru and all that. He was so devoted, so humble, that even the son of this present guru treated him like a servant. So after he has become a master, even after 70 years old, he became a master. When Guru Angad passed away, give him the mantle, and he became a master, one of the Sikh guru, very famous. At 70 years old something. After 70, you don't count anymore. No need. But the thing is, you know, we normally look down on this, we think, oh, too old already, what else can he do? But he lived until 120, so he has so long time. 50 years of service. Who can live that long sometimes, yeah? I mean, most of the master, they became master when they are a little older already, yes? So it would be nice if you can serve 40 years, 30 years, you know what I mean? 50 years is a lifetime for a master, huh? Okay. So after he became a master, his nephew, looked down upon him, because the son thought that his father would have passed the mantle on to him instead. It's like a family business, you know, why give it to somebody else outside? Even it's an uncle, you know, but it's not real uncle. You see, in-law, you know, uncle-in-law. So he was very angry with the Guru Amadas And he was very, very arrogant, yeah. He always finds something to quarrel with the old guru, yeah, the so-called servant guru, yeah, older one. And very jealous and very haughty and treated him like dirt. So one day, the son of the deceased guru, Angad, passing by the new guru, the old one, 70 plus guru, passing by with a horse, like this, don't even go down from the horse, and see the guru sit there. And he was asking him, what for you grow a beard like that? You think you grow beard and you look like my father and then you can be a master, huh? You are just a servant. All kind of things he talked. Hey, your beard is just like the tail of my horse, nothing more, nothing less. Why on earth you have to grow such a beard like that? So the guru came down from his days, from his chair, and on the floor, and he used his beard to clean the shoes of that haughty sons of his past master. He said, I grow my beard so I can brush your shoes with it. And since then, the son became better, huh? Yeah. That is how a saint overcome an enemy. Nothing else. Since then, the son of the ex-guru never bothered him again. I hope his heart changed also. Did he change? He did. You see? It's good. It's how we change people. Yeah. It's very difficult to change people with something else, such a people like that. Yeah? I was in Florida once, and I lived next to a neighbor who's very difficult. That house used to belong to him also, So even though he sold it to someone else and then sold it again and again, he still thinks it's his property somehow, and it's very difficult for him to to let somebody live there in peace, So he always said, this tree belongs to me and that place also mine, The fence normally should not be here and all that, I said, so where should the fence be? He said, over there. I said, okay, over there it shall be. And then we moved the border over there for him. And ever since then, he doesn't bother us anymore. He doesn't keep coming and say, this wrong, that wrong, and the other thing wrong. Yeah, neighbors sometimes like that. Just 1 meter of land. He can feel very uncomfortable if it belongs to you. Yeah. He's just making trouble because his heart cannot be pacified that somebody else took his house. He has 2 houses, that belong to one compound, but he divided into 2. And he sold one, which I got, and the other one he rented. Yeah. But he couldn't let go, so he always come over and say something, this and that and others. So we moved the fence and he's very happy. Yeah. It's like that. This is a very strange mind, yeah? We don't live long in this world, but we're very possessive sometimes. And we make things important. We make things more important than it is, and we regard things that are important. In fact, they are not. Yeah, we make important things out of nothing. A mountain out of molehill, yeah? Right? That's what they say. So all we do is just have to watch our minds. Yeah. And not watching why the guy is standing there. Watch us. That's why I gave you the diary. Every day really check it up. And then slowly we eliminate all the undesired trace of habit that we did not even know we have. Only when we check every day then we know truly like that. It's difficult, but try it. That's how people became better, yeah? In the old time, they do that also. Like some people, they have 2 jars, And then if they do something bad, they put a black beans in there. If they do something good, they put a white bean. If they don't do anything there, they don't have any black or white. So every day, that's how they check up themselves. Yeah, maybe we should do that also.
Ngày nào cũng có tai nạn mà chưa thức tỉnh. Ở Na Uy thấy nhà nước họ cũng có tí triển về ăn chay chứ không? Dạ. Con xin đơn nhập đầu chai vô á, thấy nhà nước họ chấp nhận rất là lẹ, có 3 tuần. Mà Na Uy là EU mà họ chấp nhận là khó lắm.
Vậy hả?
Dạ. Tại trước khi con xin đơn á, con cũng gửi cái SOS của sư phụ á, con gửi mấy cái sách biếu của sư phụ nhỏ nhỏ đó, tiếng Na Uy á, rồi gửi cho nhà nước rồi họ đọc. Họ rất là khẳng định cái thích ăn chay á. Rồi nhập đồ chay vô á sư phụ.
Rồi.
Thấy cũng bán chay cho người bản xứ họ ăn á. Tại bán rẻ hơn thịt chứ họ thấy ăn sao giống thịt quá. Thấy giống như cũng rẻ hơn thịt. Thì thấy họ ăn nhiều lắm sư phụ. Rồi tụi con làm mấy cái web mà để trong internet á. Rồi người bản xứ họ vô đó họ đặt. Bước đầu tụi con nhập đầu chai á, qua rất là khó khăn á. Nhờ sư phụ gia trì ăn bại và suôn sẻ đâu vào đó á.
Tại vì bây giờ họ cũng biết làm rồi. Họ biết làm. Không phải họ làm khó dễ.
Không có hiểu, chưa có đọc được cái information.
Bây giờ biết rồi.
Dạ thưa sư phụ, thứ 6 tuần vừa rồi đó tụi con ký được cái giấy mà hứa bán nhà hàng đó sư. Kỳ này sư cho tụi con mua được rồi. Tháng tới là lấy nhà hàng.
Ở đâu vậy?
Dạ ở giữa hai cái Bastille với lại hơi Public á, cũng ở trung tâm của Paris á.
That's very good.
Nhà hàng đó nó có sẵn luôn television rồi. Có sẵn luôn rồi, họ có cáp họ làm hết cho mình, xong rồi mình không có cần xin phép nữa. Nếu không xin phép cũng mất 2-3 tháng bầu cử rồi hết tất cả mọi người đồng ý mình mới được. Có sẵn hết rồi.
Congratulations.
Mà cửa kính rồi cái dạng nó giống như là lên hết rồi.
Wonderful. It's made for you. Làm sẵn để đợi cô.
Đúng đó,
làm sẵn rồi. Biết quý vị sắp tới giáng lâm rồi, thành phải làm sẵn hết để đó. Thì very good.
Chừng nào mới có cái lưu bình hết.
Để có một cái rồi bắt đầu có 2 cái, hay có 2 cái thành 3 cái, rồi cả 4 cái ha. Làm thêm một cái nữa là bắt đầu lên á. Ok ha. Rồi.
Tạ ơn sư phụ.
Có gì. Ok. Very good.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing, a solution for world hunger. Free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming, plus more.
Cho con xin hỏi một câu. Hồi đó con coi băng sư phụ nói với mấy người thường trú á, thường một người mà đi xuống dưới này để sinh ra ở trái đất này đó thì cái đẳng cấp của họ bị giảm đi 1/10 nữa. Như vậy cái lúc mà mình thọ tâm ấn á, mà mình thấy lại cái cảnh giới của mình đó, là cảnh giới nó đã giảm rồi hay là cảnh giới trước khi mình tới vậy?
Tùy theo. Nhiều khi nếu mà mình chưa có làm nghiệp chướng nhiều á, thì mình có thể là lên cao hơn cái cảnh giới mà mình từ đó mình xuống nữa. Còn nếu mà làm nghiệp chướng nhiều thì chưa chắc đã lên được cái cảnh giới mà mình đã bỏ để mình xuống đây. Tùy theo hả? Thì người nào cũng vậy thôi ha. Ok. Xuống đây bị kéo lôi dữ lắm, tội nghiệp lắm. Ôi da. Tôi thấy tội nghiệp mấy người tôi mới cực khổ vậy chưa còn. Không thôi ăn rồi đi ngủ cho sướng. Tội gì mà ban đêm ôm như này ngồi ở đây. Ban đêm ôm làm việc cả ngày cả đêm.
Ở dưới này tu hành khổ cực lắm. Con thấy nhiều khi mình ngồi thiền, mình ở trong nhà cái hay mình đi thiền đường nhiều, mình thiền cái mình thấy lên vậy, cái đi ra ngoài đường không có làm gì hết, đi vô xe lửa hay là đi ra phố một cái về là thấy sụt xuống liền.
Thì nó như vậy chứ
lên xuống hoài.
Thì vậy chứ sao bây giờ? Không sao đâu. Lên xuống là cái lúc đó thôi. Nhưng mà mình cố gắng thì bữa nay một chút kia một chút, họ giữ đó ở thiên đàng có ghi hết á. Xuống không sao đâu. Ví dụ bây giờ mình vô mình học đại học rồi, hiểu chưa? Mình năm thứ nhất đại học rồi ha. Thì vô trong trường cái mình nghe nói trên trời dưới đất đó, nghe sướng quá rồi, ok vậy. Mà mình chạy ra ngoài lát quên mất tiêu à. Thấy chưa? Mất tiêu nhưng mà ngày mai vô học tiếp chứ. Đâu có mất cái lớp năm thứ nhất đâu. Nhiều khi mình quên thôi. Với lại nghe nhiều quá lát cũng quên đi ha. Nhưng mà đâu phải như vậy là mình tuột xuống mình học lại trường trung học đâu. Hiểu chưa? Nhiều khi mình nghỉ hè 3 tháng ăn chơi quên hết trơn. Nhưng mà đâu có sao. Thì vô đó mình ôn lại chút xíu cái mình lên năm thứ 2. Lên rồi không có xuống, đừng có lo, ok ha. Trừ khi nghĩa là mình ghê gớm lắm, nghĩa là phạm tội nặng lắm, hay là cố tình, nghĩa là phỉ báng chánh pháp, hay là làm hại cho sư phụ, làm hại đồng tu, cái đó thì khó khăn thôi. Chứ còn nếu mình đi ra ngoài mà mình bị phân tâm á ha, hay là bị cái từ trường chia sẻ chút không có sao đâu, ok. Chứ không thôi tôi chỉ mất công tu bữa nay mai mất rồi thôi. Hiểu chưa? Không có sao, không có quên đi đâu đâu, ok. Mình vô mình quên, mình phân tâm nữa cái linh hồn không quên. Thiên đàng không quên, có ghi hết đàng hoàng, hiểu chưa? Ví dụ như mình đi học đại học quá, nhiều khi mình vô trường mình cũng hơi phân tâm chút, chọc phá gì đó, nhưng mà cũng có mặt đó. Thầy có ghi đàng hoàng, này có vô mà, phải không? Bữa nay mình lười nhưng mà mai mốt mình hối hận, mình bù lại ha. Thì mình khi mà mình tu mình thi cũng đậu. Tại mình có đi học mà, ghi danh đàng hoàng, phải không? Mỗi ngày có, đi vô lớp có, ok. Rồi. Chà nhiều quá sư phụ không có mời cà phê được nha. Lẽ ra khách tới nhà không gà chay thì cũng vịt gà chay. Mà thôi kệ, dòm nhau cười đủ rồi.
Chào sư phụ. Nói về Loving Hết á, con là cái người thiết kế ở bên USA á. Bây giờ ở bên USA á sắp mở 3 căn nữa của Loving Hết. Ở bên LA chắc 1 tháng nữa sẽ mở. Ok. Florida chắc khoảng 2 tuần nữa mở.
Bên đó mở nhiều quá hả? Mà có kêu bằng business có tốt không?
Tốt lắm. Bây giờ mới đây 1 tháng trước á, ở bên San Francisco mở đó, 200 người một ngày á.
Vậy hả? Wow.
Đông lắm.
Đông mở cho người ta ăn chứ không mở đâu, không có chỗ đâu người ta đi ăn.
Đồng tu làm rất là mệt, nhưng mà mệt tốt. Nhưng mà vui lắm.
Vui. Ok. Tha mệt đó còn hơn mệt chuyện khác nha. Mệt đầu óc còn cực hơn là mệt thân thể ha.
Linh có đi bên New York á, 80% ở trong cái Manhattan, cái chỗ là cái chỗ đông nhất á, cái khu đông nhất á, giống như rất là nhiều nhà hàng thịt á, đóng cửa hết rồi.
Đóng cửa rồi.
Đóng cửa. Thì
80% đóng cửa.
Giống như đang ế lắm á.
Ế hả? Sắp đóng cửa đó. Đúng rồi. Ok. Biết, sư phụ biết.
Thì có rất là nhiều đồng tu đang muốn mở là bên Cảm ơn sư phụ nhiều.
Ít nữa cũng 90% nhà hàng tạo mới bán.
Tốt quá. Lẽ ra mình thấy người ta phá sẵn một buồn giùm cho ta. Nhưng mà cái này phải thành thật nói tôi không buồn gì hết. Mừng giùm cho họ nữa. Mừng giùm cho họ bớt nghiệp đi. Nếu mà họ mà tiếp tục bán đắt hả? Tối ngày cứ chặt gà chặt vịt hoài là cái tay chân đó là mai mốt không biết đi đâu ạ. Hiểu chưa? Nghiệp chướng nặng này lắm. Như vậy họ phá sản như vậy nhưng mà linh hồn họ được cứu biết đâu tự nhiên cái họ tỉnh ngộ ra, không có còn chặt gà chặt vịt đó, cái tự nhiên tỉnh ngộ ra cái mở hàng chay đi hả, hoặc làm những chuyện khác có công đức hơn nhiều, chứ đâu phải phá sản là không tốt đâu ha. Cái này phá sản là tốt lắm. Mấy nhà hàng thịt phá sản như nào tốt như này cho tốt cho địa cầu nữa.
Họ bán giống như 50% off.
Trời ơi, tức là cái gì cũng hạ giá xuống 50% á, 40-50% á.
Nó bán không được.
Bây giờ đâu cũng vậy thôi đó. Ok, vậy tốt quá rồi, ok. Rồi có việc làm rồi, có việc làm. Bây giờ không có chuyện gì làm, cứ mở nhà hàng thôi, nhà hàng rẻ mà, bây giờ bán rẻ. 40-50% bán rẻ, ok. Very good.
Sư phụ đi đâu cho ông cũng có nhà.
Đi đâu cũng có nhà hàng sướng đó. Hồi đó giờ chỉ có cái niềm mơ ước duy nhất đó. Đi đâu cũng có đồ ăn nữa. Thì cái hồi đó sư phụ hồi mới đi học Hoàng Pháp vô trời đi kiếm nhà hàng chay cực lắm. Cái ăn lăng nhăng á mà, bánh mì với lại cái gì á, ketchup gì đó. Hả?
Thưa sư phụ, nhà con coi chương trình truyền hình của sư phụ á, đài sư phụ truyền hình Vô Tình Sư á, mình thấy rất là phấn khởi, nhiều người ủng hộ chương trình sư phụ, và ngay cả những cái người mà tên tuổi, những người mà linh tinh bằng bạc á, cũng ủng hộ, con rất mừng. Dạ. Con mong muốn làm sao con số nó là cái người ăn chay đó càng ngày càng tăng lên cho nhanh.
Sẽ
địa
tăng.
cầu này biến chuyển nó thật nhanh.
Sẽ tăng, bác ơi, sẽ ăn chay hết.
Phấn khởi.
Hả? Phấn khởi lắm hả? Ai đâu?
Thưa sư phụ, hai vợ chồng con ở Phần Lan đấy, mà làm bán đồ chay đấy thì chúng con đi gọi là vòng quanh cái Phần Lan này 9 năm nay rồi. Nhưng mà bây giờ là tình hình là về cai nhạc đây thì cái bến người ta cho thuê rất là mắc.
Mua bến chứ không phải mình cứ cái xe mình đậu vô mình bán đâu. Không có nhà hàng lớn thì làm nhà hàng nhỏ, hay làm cái gì mà take away cũng được nữa. Hả?
Con vẫn đang đi bán.
Có một cái hút mà có một cái chỗ rồi mình làm xào nấu nó lấy đem về nhà ăn nó cũng được vậy. Từ từ làm lần lên.
Vì em trai con không có ở đây, nhưng mà ở Việt Nam mới mở nhà hàng được mấy tháng nay. Nhưng mà nói lại là mỗi ngày đều trên dưới 200 khách. Không có ngày nào dưới 100 khách cả. Ở gần
Hà Nội thôi đó hả? Ở Hà Nội thôi mà tốt vậy đó hả?
Mà đông khách lắm. Đông khách.
Thì ai cũng ăn chay hả?
Rất là nhiều. Chủ yếu là sinh viên các trường đại học.
Tại họ biết á nha, họ coi trong computer rồi họ biết mấy người là tốt quá, tốt quá. Ok, very good. I like that. I like that.
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
The European Parliament has adopted its own position on climate change as an institution. And as a Vice President, one of the proposals I have made is in line with your own, which is that we should eat far less meat, because that's one of the major sources of greenhouse gases.
Tout le monde sait bien, si on veut rendre notre planète soutenable, il va falloir réduire notre consommation de viande, ça on le sait bien.
My name is Jens Holm, I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green to save the planet.
Mấy gia đình hồi xưa đó có người đồng tu của mình đó, ông chồng không có chịu tu, ăn chay được một vài bữa rồi ông bài bác. Từ hồi mà ông coi SMTV á, là bây giờ ông ăn chay xong rồi mà người nào mà
ăn mặn là ông la,
người nào mà nói động tới sư phụ là chết với ổng.
Vậy đó. Bây giờ dữ vậy đó. Ok.
Bây giờ cái ông ăn chay rồi ông hiểu rồi, ông coi đài sư phụ á, người nào mà nói động tới sư phụ nói chứ có làm được giống bả không.
Thấy không, người ta đó, phụ nữ một mình mà người ta làm được bao nhiêu chuyện đó.
Đúng rồi.
Rồi cho phép luôn đứa con gái 15-16 tuổi
truyền tầm ấn
cho thọ tầm ấn, cho cô đó thọ tầm ấn luôn.
Ok, vậy tốt. Thì cái chứ tại họ không hiểu ấy chứ hả? Làm việc cực khổ lắm, được cái gì đâu, phải không? Có bao nhiêu tiền cũng ra hết. Mà có tiền mà nó chạy ra cũng hay đó chứ, sợ nó không có. Có mà nó chạy ra cũng lỡ lắm rồi. Ok, cảm ơn ha. Giữ tiền được tốt. Không cần phải giữ mà nó đủ xài, phải không? Đủ xài thì còn dư cho người khác là tốt lắm rồi ha, không cần nhiều. Nghĩa là đủ để cho người ta hay là làm những việc này cái nọ đó ha. Chứ cũng phải sư phụ giữ để ăn. Tôi ở nhà ăn giản dị, hiểu rồi ha. Không mua cơm cái gì đó, gạo lứt muối mè. Ăn đặng cho nó vừa bổ mà nó vừa rẻ mà vừa dễ đó mà. Ở nhà sư phụ tại không có đồ ăn khác, chỉ có gạo lứt muối mè thôi, hiểu chưa? Còn có ăn thêm nữa là miếng đậu hũ sống với lại cái miếng dưa chuột gì đó. Không có đồ ăn, tại vì không có rảnh mà đi chợ mua cái mấy chỗ xa đó cũng có đồ ăn nhưng mà không có ngon lành gì lắm, hiểu không? Nó súp mà cái giải thưởng hòa bình Nobel đó mà, ăn cũng ngán, hiểu chưa? Thành cái gạo lứt muối mè là để cho nó vừa đủ dinh dưỡng vậy đó, dầu không có đồ ăn không sao vậy đó.
Nhiều người bận ăn gạo lứt mà hết rồi.
Rồi, tại vì mua đồ ăn không được mà, không có rảnh đi mua, mình ăn gì cho nó khỏe không? Mấy chó cũng ăn gì đó. Thích lắm.
Cũng ăn cơm hả?
Ăn cơm, không phải ngày nào cũng ăn cơm, nhưng mà đây có thí dụ buổi sáng bên nhà sư phụ ăn một ngày nhiều nhất là 2 bữa, phải không? Chó cũng vậy thôi.
Con cũng tập ăn ngày 2 bữa.
Buổi sáng thì mình có cái gì ăn nấy rồi, hiểu không? Bánh mì hay là những cái thứ gì mà họ làm sẵn đó mà ha. Mà sư phụ thường không có ăn sáng. Càng dồn với một bữa cho nó lẹ, hiểu không? Ăn sáng còn ăn trưa ăn chiều nó trời ơi.
Tôi thấy ăn ít ngồi thiện khỏe hơn.
Ít ngồi thiện khỏe hơn. Mà ý sư phụ nói mà cái ông mà ông nấu đồ không ngon đó là ông cũng giúp cho sư phụ đó, giúp cho mọi người trong nhà lại nấu đồ ngon ăn nhiều. Ăn nhiều thì ngồi khó mập rồi, không? Tại ra cái khi mà mình ăn ngon thì ok, ngon miệng cũng sướng vậy ha. Còn ăn dở thì khỏe, nó ốm. Ngồi thiền đỡ có cấn cái chỗ này, biết không? Nhưng ngồi không được tại nó bự quá, cái bụng bự quá ngồi không được. Ngồi dưới đất không được, phải ngồi ghế, thấy không? Ngồi cái nó cấn chỗ này nè. Thì sư phụ thấy cái gì cũng tốt đó. Thí dụ mà người nào nấu ăn ngon, ok thì ăn thử ngon miệng nó cũng sướng ha, cũng vui vẻ ha. Còn người nào nấu ăn dở thì cũng cảm ơn ổng. Dở quá không muốn ăn. Ăn chút cái thôi. Mình không có nói cái chuyện ngoài kia, nói chuyện trong nhà thôi, chứ ở ngoài kia phải nấu cho ngon. Ở nhà thì nó khác, thấy không? Ở nhà sư phụ thấy ăn giản dị nó khỏe nữa, nó không có mất thì giờ nhiều, hiểu không? Nấu nồi cơm gạo lứt để sẵn á, người đứa nào đói lúc nào đói đem vô bỏ một tô rồi quậy với cái gì đó, muối mè với bỏ chút muối hay là xì dầu vô là xong á. Là cắn 2 miếng dưa chuột nữa. Dưa chuột đậu hũ gì đó ha, nếu có. Nhiều khi ăn không thôi, cơm muối mè thôi đủ rồi. Lâu lâu người ta tới nhà hàng ta ăn cho nó ngon miệng, không? Cái mình cũng nấu giống mì ở nhà thôi vậy. Thôi dẹp mình nấu cái gì mì gói cho rồi. Hả?
Kêu đồ ăn á, ta tới 5 phút ra liền, ta hài lòng với cái nấu lẹ lắm, nhưng mà ngon.
Yeah, very good. Vậy mới tốt. Nấu nó ngon nè, không? Mà lẹ nữa ha, mà sạch sẽ, cái điều đó là quan trọng nhất. Đừng bắt người ta đợi dài của nó miếng chảy lòng thòng rồi. Chừng mà đem phở ra nó trộn với nước miếng nó hết ngon. Nó pha loãng mất đi không? Thành ra phải làm cho mau chút lẹ để ta ngồi đợi hoài. Nấu ngon cũng dở, phải không? Ôi giời, cười nhiều quá đi, mệt quá. Ngồi đây chọc cười sư phụ hoài hả? Thôi cảm ơn thương quý vị, ok. Rồi, ok. Cảm ơn nha, về mạnh giỏi nha. Làm việc gì hay cái đó nha.